All right, I mentioned a video or two ago that I've got to change the turkey's water. That bucket is dripping on the bottom, and I think the nippler's no good. So I went ahead and ordered up this right here. I've got a U-clamp, and I'm going to go ahead and attach it to this post right here. And I'll hook up this garden hose to it, and that way they have water at all times. And fresh water right out of there in that bucket. I'll fix that. I have a problem. This week and next week, we're going to have temperatures between 101 and I seen the latest, they said this morning was 108. I don't know if the little birds can handle the heat out here, but they're going to have to move out soon. It's going to be blistering, so I need to make sure all the animals have got their water systems up to date and working great. And the turkeys is the one, plus the bucket. You see how tall the turkey is? Right in there. And I can go up a little bit more with the bucket, but that's it. So we're going to solve that by putting that dish in there, and they'll drink out of that. All right, so let me get in here, and let's get this thing mounted. Now, there's one thing I can tell you is this float assembly can be taken off and put in this hole as a plug. So you can put your fittings on any side. This float was over here, and I've changed it to here because I'm going to mount it this way, and the garden hose will come through the fence right here onto it. So I changed the float, and all you got to do is mount it, change it up and put it together. It's very simple. All right, so let me get going with this thing again here. Okay, another thing I did was these boards are 3.5 inches, so I grabbed a 3.5 inch board in the garage, put it in a vise, and set this up because I had to cut these studs off. You can't have them too long because they will hit the float right here. They won't go up. So I cut it all in the garage. It's preset. I just need to unscrew these, slip this together, and work. So you can do this stuff in the garage, get ready for it. It'd be a lot easier than have to do it in the field and then cut the things off. So, okay, let's get this done. All right, girls, come on in. All right. And I unscrew the nut that's on here first. They've got a little back brace for support. Slide that in. And now we're just going to tighten this thing up. But that's strong. It ain't going nowhere. Let me get the garden hose and let's connect it to that. All right. Now there is a cap that floats over that, but I will put that all together. Here's the cap right here. That hangs in there. So, but I'll get that all together once I get everything all hooked up and working, and then we'll go from here. All right, let me get this hose. All right, let's put the water on. There it is. There's plenty of water in there for them. They'll always have water all the time. They can reach it. See them? Excellent. And when chickens get older or new, or if they're younger, I can always lower this down. I can move that around somewhere else. Look at the birds devouring it. Chickens, turkeys, all kinds of birds love fresh water. All right, they're about done. They're slowing down. I'm gonna go ahead and put this cover on. It looks like I'm not gonna have to adjust the level of it, the water level. That's all looking good. They're sitting over there relaxing. It's 102 out today. At the heat of the day, the sun's going behind this right here. All shade. I've got this in here, I've got that, but this at this time of day, which is, I don't even know what time it is, It is, let me look at my phone, 3 o'clock. And so this time of day is the hottest part of the day, and they're in the shade. There is a light breeze, if you can see the trees moving, so it's not too bad. And so let me put this lid on. Looks like everything's good to go, and I'll show you what we got to do here. There is 2 bolts. We've got 2. They go here and here, and this will fit over the top, and then this just flaps around. So let me get this set up, and I'll take you with you. Yep. All right, it looks good. All right, this goes. Here's your 2 screw holes. There's one here, one here. That will flap right in front like that. And then you just put your nut and bolt through. And I don't bother tightening it up really tight, because if you ever got to adjust it, you got to get in there. And I just kind of try to make it finger tight in a way. I mean, I use my wrenches, but I don't wrench on it hard. I don't like to put it tight, because if you're out in the field, you're out here, you don't have a wrench, you got to do it fast. I want to be able to get that off pretty easy. And all this is doing is keeping them out from getting to the float. And there they go. That's done. Okay, now what I am going to do, I'm going to have to get another hose. The original hose that was on there had a leak, so I spliced it together with that. But I'm going to get a long enough hose, brand new one, because the water's left on all the time, to go right here. So, and then I just moved their feeder, which was back there, to there, so they can get all the way around it. They never roost in this part of the coop at all. So there's their feed. I fill that every other day. Everybody, almost every other day. And right now, I filled that yesterday, so they're about halfway down. But they will soon be eating one of those a day. All right, I'm glad this is done. I was really worried about it. All right, guys. Yeah, my hat's not on because I'm in the shade. Well, we're done here. And I'm glad this was a simple, easy one. They're all sitting there cooling off, looking good, looking pretty. They're hot, but they're full of water now, which is great. Stay cool, because it's going to get warm. We're going to get real toasty. My gardens are done because of the heat. All right, y'all have a good day.